Alright, back in the shed again. A little bit overdue, but I'm going to pull this under engine apart after my last little outing where I caused a bunch of damage to it. Find out how bad that is. Normally when these motors are in the frame, you can't get the head and barrels off, so you'd have to take it out. With this frame, there's more than enough clearance. I might have to take the coils off or something, but that's neither here nor there. I know I've had this head off before in the frame years ago, so I know I'll be able to get it out without pulling the motor. But yeah, we'll just pull it apart myself how we get, and yeah, don't know if I'll get it all done tonight, because Monday's my busiest day. I have actually dug out the old Haynes book of lies, you know, just in case I've forgotten something, because it's been a few years. But I'll dig in and I'll just see how we do. I'll probably put some of this on fast forward, because you don't need to see me undoing every single Allen bolt. That one's rounded off already, that's good. Bigger one, that's it. Got a couple of boxes set up here on the floor to catch all the nuts and bolts. It's all coming out of there quite fuzzy. Not a good sign, but you know, this engine has been quite neglected. Oh, that feels beautiful. A bit more doing that. At this point, I'm really glad that I fitted stainless bolts in this years ago. I think I'll be helicoiling a few of these if this head ends up surviving and going back in. Well, it could be that I just decided to call quits on this one. Build myself a new bike. Got a few things knocking around here I can make something out of. Definitely one more hiding somewhere. Gaskets coming off in one piece. That's because we used genuine gaskets when we built it the first time. So that's good. Let's familiarise myself with this again. So cam chain's got to come off on this engine. We fitted a manual cam change engine. If there's an option available and you can buy one of these for your motor, buy it. They're brilliant. Don't wait for the old original. Like automatic ones to fail on your springs a week or whatever. Just put this on and just check it every few weeks. Lashing down with rain here in Liverpool tonight, but it's really, really warm. I think my skin's going to be leaking in a minute. There you go. That's the manual cam change engine. I say if your engine hasn't got one of them, they're not very expensive. I think about 20 quid or something. But get one of them fitted because they're far better than the stocker. I'll just pull some of that gasket away. So going in the motor. Alright, so now we need to get the rocker carriers out. Right, we need a couple of 10s here. Okay, and then we can undo the cam wheel. That's one little socket. There we go. Right. So you can learn by my mistake there. Pull the rockers out first. So now we know that for the other side. Right. Okay. Right, these two, what I've just learnt then, this is what you learn by not reading the book. These are the locking bolts for holding the rocker shafts in. Get these two middle ones out the cam carrier first. Just unload that cam. There you go. So rotate the cam round to get them out. What have we got here? That guy still high on the cam. Get them both on with the cam on 12 and that'll just fall out. There you go. It's easier that way. Okay. And then 10mm spanner. And just undo these two. Already took the pressure off the cam chain, so that's loose. Just undo these two little 10s here. the boss of one of these fell down the bottom. That'd just make the day that. So take them two bolts off, slide the cam wheel off the side, and then we can undo that other carrier there. We've got these little nuts and washers. We don't want them going downstairs because we really don't want to open up the whole motor if we can help it. I bet you that I'll have used stainless washers, so it'll be perfect for not being able to grab with a magnet. That's free. There's a bit of messing around getting this cam out of here. I'm sure we'll be able to figure it out. It's got to go out to the other side. Chain's obviously got to come off first then. So chain off. I'm not bothered about that falling back down there because I'll be able to grab that and take the cam and the wheel out all in one like that. And then these things they'll obviously come out now. Knocked this one loose already, so I'll just need walking out a little ways. Dowel stuck in there. Don't forget about these little seals here. My mate calls these Pontefract cakes. There you go. If you're not English, or I don't know if they have these around the world, but that's what a Pontefract cake looks like. So now we've got the head bolts exposed. There's going to be a couple of dowels in here which we'll want to save. And some oil seals. There's also some little jets in here that we'll inspect later on, but I won't be doing a full inspection on this just now. So get this little Pontefract cake out. This was obviously due a rebuild because they're rock hard now. So let's call that a win. We found that. I've got the page there on the cylinder head torque sequence, so we'll start with 16 and work our way backwards. We got 12 and 13s on that. They'd have been 12s of stock. So exhaust side is 16 on this side. Let's go around this and see what I'm doing. Not winding up all the way, I'm just cracking them. 15. That's not good. Stud came out with that one. That's okay. That's why we have studs in it. Feels like this one's behaving the same way. That should be some bits in there. That should be the head off. Got a couple of washers in here that I'll have to get out. Just give this a little. Okay, so we skip forward a little bit. As you can see, that's off now. I didn't know that the thing stopped recording when I was knocking the top off it there. It put up a little bit of a fight. Obviously, it's been out in all weathers all year round. Fair bit of corrosion, to be honest, my own fault. So yeah, put up a bit of a fight. The first bit of it, though, wasn't the corrosion's fault. Took me a minute to realise that under those things that I call Pontifract cakes, these 4 little rubber seals that go in there, there's 4 6mm screws. I'd left them in, so you know, yeah, note for whoever's taking this apart, when you get them things out, just get them out first. You know, they'll just save you like 30 seconds of head scratching. Found a few things. Obviously, we know we're doing a valve job, right? Because we've confirmed that they're leaking with the previous video, the leak down test. So that's not an issue. They don't actually look any burns out. The thing was running as rough as toast when it actually laid down on me. Like, well, yeah, it looks like we've been burning maybe a little bit of oil there, or it could just be the fact that it wasn't getting a proper burn due to the bad compression. And it's been running very wet, so I'll check that out. But I have confirmed, let's put that down there, that I will be re-ringing it, because when I pulled the barrels off, a little piece of piston ring fell out and went downstairs. I managed to fish it out with a magnet. But yeah, the top ring on number 1 cylinder was in 3 pieces. I don't think it got broke when I put the motor together 18,000 miles ago, and I don't think it got broke when I was pulling the barrels off. Well, the head put up a fight, the barrels didn't. They just slid straight off. The pistons don't look in the best condition, but at the same time, I've fitted worse, so I think they'll live to fight another day. But we'll re-ring it anyway, just as, let's call that a service, and to replace that, I've looked at it. I've found a fairly affordable set on the old internet, you know. So the cylinders are here. The reboard that I did appears to have held up quite good. There's no scoring or anything like that. Doesn't look like it's been a tight bore. I must have parked it up at one point though, because there is a slight tide line in there. Nothing that won't hone out, very, very slight. You know, that can stay at 1/2 mil oversize. I'll double check that when I get the new rings. But for now, I'll just make myself a little bath out of this washing up bowl here, and get all this stuff scrubbed up a bit, decreased, and I'll start taking the valves out and doing a head strip. I'll probably make that and I'll start another video now. I'll get this one loaded now, and I'll start another video straight away after that. Once I've got all this cleaned up, like so. Yeah, jump on to the next one straight after this. I'll put it in a playlist, you know. And thanks for watching. Yeah, cheers for all the subscriptions again. You guys are doing good. Thank you very much. Keep between the ditches.